When you live the life that I've lived, and you get to the point where I got, and you can't put it into words where I was, at the absolute bottom of humanity. You think nobody cares. My name is Patrick, and I am an alumni of this transitional facility that we're sitting in. Homelessness and drug addiction and alcoholism is a war. And in wars, there are casualties, and I was a casualty.
Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can.
We call this a transitional house, but I firmly believe that this is a spiritual house, because what happened for me here was that my spirit as a man was rebuilt. And it was due to the compassion and the love and the understanding of the people who work here, and their understanding of the illnesses of mental illness and drug addiction and alcoholism. One of the struggles that many of the homeless and the addicted and the mentally ill have is that too much is asked of them too soon. That they go from this life of just sheer survival to, okay, now you're supposed to fit in, now you're supposed to do this, now you're supposed to do that. The simple fact that I didn't have to worry about my material needs, housing and food, that I knew I had a roof over my head and that I knew I had 3 good meals a day, allowed me to consider what I wanted to do. I got to hang out with, you remember Julian, right? Julian. And I think that one of the best things that Cabrini Partnership does is allow people like me to take a breath, to come in off that burnt earth experience and say, what do I want to do? What is in my heart? What are my passions? My life began here after 30 years of alcoholism. When it's the darkest day here, remember that there's hope out there. My story is an end-of-the-road story. And Cabrini House, in the course of 22 months, restored me to not just sanity, but allowed me to redeem and give back. Even after people move out of this transitional phase of their recovery, they have permanent support. And that doesn't mean just housing. That means case management. That means when crisis is, because if you suffer from these afflictions, it's not if a crisis is going to come, it's when.
Sad to say, I'm only a couple weeks here, but I went out and I drank alcohol the other day.
Huh?
So I went out and I drank alcohol the other day. So I want the house to know that I used.
You did?
Yeah. And I don't want to.
You fessed up, and that's fantastic.
Thank you, Jerry.
We've all been there.
Since I've left here, what I've been able to achieve is independent living in a normal lifestyle. Work, school, relationship, community involvement. When I was battling my alcoholism, I was not contributing to society. And what the transition here has allowed me to do is become a productive, contributing member of society who can help people who have the same affliction as I do. Take care, brother.
I'll give you a call. Thank you.
Do that. I was severely wounded, and they helped me here to heal, and they didn't judge me. It was the first time in my life in decades that someone had just put out a hand and said, come on. As you can see, it affects me greatly. I have a lot of passion for this house.
When you're at Cabrini, you're going to go beyond meeting the basic needs. You're going to get to be able to come into the building any time of the day you want to. You're able to relax and watch TV or work on a computer or go to the dining room and have leftovers or maybe a piece of fresh fruit or a cup of coffee. This is your home.
The room is just beautiful. Everybody comes in our room, it's like, wow, I want to hang out in here. You know, it's just really, really great.
You're expected to be here for meals and be a part of the community, attend the community meeting once a week, but it's a very self-directed spot as well.
The first thing we like to do is do the kudos. Does anybody have any kudos tonight?
I got kudos for you, Julie, for you go beyond just being a case manager with me. And you really helped me out more than you can imagine. And I'm really lucky to have you.
We all are really lucky.
For being a good friend of mine, it's helping me out around here on certain things, and personal things and other things around.
Anybody else want to share anything? Support right now?
As everybody know, I will be moving soon. So I did find a place, and I just like to, I'll leave my number, and I will be calling here, you know, to keep the support going that I have here in the house with my newfound family. So that's about it.
Good luck right now.
They help you, they care, they want to see you succeed in life. I'm tired of being homeless. I just put it in my mind that these people are here to help me, and God sent me here.
What I've become very amazed with is how much people lose and yet how quickly they can regain resilience if they have respect and dignity, a home to be in. That makes a huge difference, and it begins to restore hope. And once hope is restored, there's just motivation, and it all starts going from there.
Everything that I've prayed and asked for has came true. You know, it's like a blessing.